Watch online TCF TV, exceptional lifestyle on digital.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to Career Talk Show by Lalo Yeronke. Today we are going to talk about studying. I'm going to start from the definition of studying, and then I'm going to move down to how to get a good study space and how to avoid poor study habits, and how to develop good study, and how to learn good study techniques and learning strategies. For them, let's talk about definition of studying. Study is an integral part of learning, and it means through which learners acquire ideas, refresh the materials already learned, and facilitate greater comprehension that may allow for easier recall of facts and application of the materials learned in various situations. That means transfer of knowledge after you get the main point of the text you are reading. For a good academic performance, studying must actually be practiced, and to make study effective, there is need for learners to avoid poor studying habits. There is need for learners to get a good study space. There is need for a learner to develop a good study habit, and for a learner to actually learn good strategies for learn good study techniques and learning strategies. Now, let me mention 9 common poor study habits most students make. 1, lack of concentration. 2, we have poor memory. We have 3, lack of study timetable or proper learning. Many of we students, we actually lack timetable, or if our timetable is even improper to plan or any studying. Then 3, I have lack of adequate study materials, e.g. notebooks, note or textbooks or map, etc. Another one is distraction in the study environment. Like many students, you see them watching TV program while studying. Is actually very, very bad. The next point here I have now is bad posture. Majority of students, you see them lying down while reading. You see them standing. You even find some students standing while reading. It is very, very poor. And you even see some students eating while reading. You cannot do 2 things at the same time. You just have to choose one out of it. Either you read or you eat, or you do anything that will distract you first before coming down to your books. Another point is wrong time schedule for reading. Then another point I have here now is an inability to identify important materials, important points in your study material. Some people many students just read throughout. They can't even pinpoint the exact message the text is actually passing. And the last one I have here is poor jotting and note taking. Many students don't even underline keywords, or many of us students, or many of you students don't even have a lighter pen or a pen reader just to underline the words, underline the keywords in a text in order to get the precise message the text is actually conveying or saying. I have 4 points on how to get a good study space. 1, your study space should be as quiet and comfortable as possible. Avoid studying in noisy places such as cafeterias, lounges, and or recreation room. Number 2 is, while studying, make sure you keep a waste basket handy so that when you find any unwanted piece or used piece, you can easily drop them inside the basket beside you in order to avoid distraction in your study environment. Then the 3rd point I have here is, have a consistent place for everything, all your study equipment or all your study instruments, and make sure you keep it there. That above all, keep it there. Then the last point I have here is, have everything needed for study handy. Don't waste valuable time looking for books, notes, maps, or information. Make sure everything is there and keep it there. Be consistent. Then I also have 4 points on a good study habit. Number 1 there is, begin studying no less than 30 to 90 minutes after meal. Then the next point is never study within 30 minutes of going to sleep. Then make sure you make a list, like you make a scale of preference of what you want, what you intend of buying, or between your need and your wants. Make sure you prioritize what you intend to study and stick to them. Then the third one is, if possible, study no more than 30 to 40 minutes at a stretch. Then the last point is that take a study break away from your desk or whatever you are studying. Thanks for your rapt attention. You can reach us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at TCF Online TV, or on the following numbers showing on your screen. Thanks. Love you.
Watch online TCF TV, exceptional lifestyle on digital.